In today's video, we're going to be shaving with Tallow and Steel, Echoes of Rain, and the new Yates Precision Rainbow PVD. If you like the sounds of that, stay tuned and let's get shaving. Greetings friends, welcome to the den with me, J-Mac, the Red Island Shaver. So glad to have you all aboard for today's shave. There's a little bit of shaky cam here. I'm sorry about that. I have a new camera mount and it's like a stupid cable thing that my phone is suspended from. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. All right, so we're going to get right into today's shave. We have the new Yates Rainbow PVD. I was lucky enough to win. Well, it may not be super new. I should do a little bit more research on that. I think it is fairly recent though. It's basically their Yates 921M with a special coating on it, and it is a very cool looking razor indeed. Cannot wait to try it out. As we get into the video, we'll get into the specs on the razor. And yeah, make sure you're following Yates Precision on Instagram. That's where I won this. Very lucky. Incredibly lucky, actually. It's a $200 razor, so, I mean, to come out with a $200 razor win on Instagram, that is pretty sweet. And definitely looking forward to trying it out. The more I read up about it, the more excited I got. This razor seems just right in my wheelhouse. Perfectly right in my wheelhouse as to what I like in a razor, so that's even better. Because I know, I pretty much, I shouldn't say I know, that's a little presumptuous. I can tell that I have a feeling that I think the shave is going to be great. If any of that makes sense, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional, I'm just an amateur. Tallow and Steel / Maol Grooming Echoes of Rain. This was a, oh man, so good. This was a release that was done for the Canadian Wet Shavers a couple years ago, based on the scents of the Canadian boreal forest after a rainfall. So I will put the scent notes up on the screen here if I can find them. This has been out of production for a couple years, so if I can find the scent notes, I will put them up here. Basically, lots of, like, you know, firs and coniferous stuff and birch and oh, it's just so good. It literally does smell like walking through the forest after a rainfall. An incredible, incredible soap. Loading that into the CoyoteCuts Psychodelic Funk 26mm workhorse of a brush. I have a feeling this might not be my brush much longer. If I can get my wife into wet shaving, this may be one of the brushes that she starts to use, because it's colorful and it's nice and soft, so I think she would enjoy that. She's been eyeing up this Yates razor. She was out and about doing some shopping when I did the mail call video, and I mean, when she came home I showed it to her and she really liked the look of it, so I'm going to use it for a few shaves, and then I'm going to sanitize it, and she's going to see if she can't learn how to use a safety razor. And if she can learn to use a safety razor, then it's probably going to end up being used by her. And we're just going to do a super quick face lather today, guys and gals. We're not going to cut this one. I'm not going to cut this one. Doesn't take too long to whip up Tallow and Steel, and you know, I'm not going for a show lather, I'm just going for a good shaving lather today. Don't need a big cloud of fluff, I just need enough volume in this brush for 3 passes. So get a little bit more water into the lather here. Oh, the scent strength on this is still great. Good solid over medium scent strength. And there was a rumor, or not a rumor, I heard it from Sean Mullen himself, the man behind Maol Grooming, and I thought this was supposed to come out again in the fall, that's just passed, unless something happened and it didn't materialize or what, but who knows? Keep your eyes out for this one. Now, this could be a project that is being worked on to be released again, and it's definitely worth the pickup. And I'd say if they do it again, it probably won't be a Canadian Wet Shavers only soap. It'll be available to the masses. It's definitely a great. I would guess I would place it in the fougere category. Yeah, it's a very nice fougere. It's got some nice bright notes in it. It's just really well done, and I think that's good. I could go fluffier than that, but nah, we'll stop there. So the razor is, yes, the Yates 921M, and I'm gonna put up a picture here. Try and do it so I don't gotta scroll through too far when I'm editing this. Each one of these is individually serialized on the bottom cap, and underneath the top cap it has a birth date, which is pretty cool. Thought that was neat when I was reading about that, so I went looking at the razor, and sure enough, the birth date on this was November 2021. So it's a pretty new razor. Pretty new razor. And speaking of which, here we go. There's the top cap. We got the Yates logo. As you can see, the blade tabs are not sticking out on the sides. They got a nice little dimple there for your fingers when you're putting everything together. That beautiful rainbow PVD color. Just look at that. PVD stands for physical vapor deposition. It's a coating, a very durable coating applied to each razor. Underneath the cap here, get my fingers out of the way. It's a coating applied to each razor, and each razor is unique. The way the coloring sticks. This is CNC machined 316 stainless steel. Weighs in at 93 grams. We have a 4-inch handle, which I like. Everybody that knows me knows I like the 4-inch handles. We have a Gillette Nacet in here that's shipped with the razor. Figured why not? That's what they shipped it with. That's what I'm going to try it with. And I do like Nacets. And we have a 64 or 0.64 millimeter blade gap with a neutral blade exposure, which puts that in my wheelhouse, because as you guys know, I like my mild razors with nice sharp blades. So right off the bat, very smooth. Basically very minimal blade feel, which I would expect from neutral blade exposure. Pretty easy to find the sweet spot there. So if I was going to compare this to a razor, which I will do a comparison shootout here in a future upcoming video, I would compare this probably to a Carve Christopher Bradley B-plate. And even that is almost an unfair comparison, because the Carve is at a 0.74 millimeter blade gap. But keep in mind, different geometries too though. So it's not all about blade gap and about blade exposure, whether it's negative, neutral, or positive. Head geometry also plays a part in how these things shave too, because I do feel a little bit more blade than I would with a Carve B-plate. So far so good though, it's feeling very nice. Seems that the shaving angle on this is pretty close to standard, I would say, right around that 35-degree mark, somewhere in around there. I'm not noticing that I have to ride the cap or anything like that. very smooth. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. There is no knurling on the handle, but it has these grooves, and these grooves are very functional. There is no, I'm not feeling any slippage or any loss of control of the razor. Maybe I'll wet my hands a bit for this last pass. I try and keep my hands as dry as possible during each shave, no matter what razor I'm using. That's why I have the mister. I just apply some mist in between passes, kind of keeps moisture off my fingers. If I was concerned, I would have my alum block on the go, but why not? Let's just pretend I rinsed. Just did a rinse. I got water and stuff on my fingers. And yeah, no, that's no problem. There's no loss of grip there. Yeah, it's doing the job, man. It's doing the job. But will it do all the job? That's what we're after. So the thing with mild razors, I find, for me, is there could be a point where they get too mild. And I have to do way too much touching up. I don't think this is going to be one of those days though. Right in here, a little bit of fur. That's not abnormal. BBSing through there, very nice. No irritation on the face, feels good. Should mention 3 days of growth for this test because I've been lazy the last couple days and I haven't been shaving. But that's a funny thing. I like my daily shaves, but you know, sometimes I just like shaving off 2 or 3 days growth. It just feels so satisfying. Especially if maybe you've had a bad shave or something, went a little too far, a little bit too much irritation, and it's kind of nice to just give your skin a couple days break. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, it bit me. It bit me. There you go. For all you people out there that have watched, have bled for me on live shaves, this one got me. It got me. Not too bad. I don't think it's pretty much stopped already. Well, there you go. All right, well, nice shave despite a little weeper, but you know what? That just means it likes me. That's all that means. She likes me. We'll do the cold water rinse and see if that plumbing issue will seal itself. If it doesn't, well, whatever. I can't really see it now, so. Oh, there it is. Oh, I think I might have got a mole. Yeah, I might have tree-topped a mole there a little bit. That doesn't really count as a weeper. Moles are one of those things, man. You can run over them. You can run them over all the time and not bleed, and then once in a while you run over one the wrong way and you bleed. So that's not really on the razor. We might not count that one. Hopefully it stops bleeding at some point though, because I can barely see when I'm bleeding. So it's hard to apply styptic to what you can't really see. Anyway, nice shave. Skin feels great. Mixture of the cube and that tallow and steel. Very nice, very nice. Skin feels nice and hydrated, nice and smooth. I think that is going to Maybe left a little bit here. I think that's going to dehydrate down into pretty much an all-over BBS though, and that's kind of what we're after. So if I miss a spot here and there, I'm usually not too concerned about it. Yeah, all right. Gonna go with the matching splash. This here is the good stuff. I'm telling you what, Maol Grooming is one of the best splashes in the game for sure. So you can buy this with confidence. Get a good liberal application of this. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that was a nice shave. Very nice shave. Yeah, if my wife doesn't steal this from me, this razor will definitely be staying in the rotation. I'm gonna do a few shaves with it though before I let her have a go with it. I'll use up this blade and I'll sanitize it and see if she gives it a try and see if she likes the wet shaving or not. And if not, it stays in my rotation and I get to use it again and again and again. So that'll do it for me, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Helps the channel grow. Helps the wet shaving community grow. We all grow together and grow this fantastic community that we have here on YouTube and in the Facebook groups and on Instagram. So that'll do it for me. Until next time, my friends, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day, and even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.